Hello, thank you so much for requesting the three articles. I'm going to go ahead and generate the answers to these articles, as in the actual blog posts themselves, live so you can see it in action, practical for your own business. We're going to start off in the tool, and if you want to try out this tool, I'm going to leave a free trial. It gives you 10,000 credits to actually play around with before you need to commit to anything. So we're going to start off with OneShot blog post because it's the easiest thing to do. Okay. Now I've already pasted in the first title of your article, which is how to choose an accountant for business. But the more information you put in, the better detail you will have as a output. Okay. The tone of voice we're gonna use informative, and the intended audience we're going to go as small business owner. Now, if you speak different languages, you can translate it, and you can also write it in other languages as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and do generate AI content, and it usually takes about 30 seconds to create 500 word articles. Now, one thing I will say is that when you're using these tools, you want to apply the 80-20 rule, which is 80% of the heavy lifting of all the writing should be done by the software, and then 20% should be you fact checking and making sure everything is okay. So this is what it's just generated, which is blog title, how to choose an accountant for your small business, and then blog introduction. Choosing an accountant is an important decision for any business owner, but it's especially important for those who are running a small business. And then you've got the blog body, which is one, when choosing an accountant, it's important to make sure they are experienced working with businesses in your industry. Two, another important factor to consider when choosing an accountant is their fee structure. Three, it's also important to make sure that your accountant chooses someone you can trust. And four, finally, when choosing an accountant, be sure to ask them about their experience working with small businesses. And then conclusion. Now, one way you can actually expand on these, just really quickly, I won't do this with all the answers, but I just wanted to show you this because it's quite cool. So if you open up in Open in Documents, it's going to populate this art, what's just been generated. Now, give me a second just to clean up the article. So I've just added some bold into it and added a H2 tag to the title. Now, let's say you wanted to expand on the paragraph, okay? On your keyboard, you can do Control and J, or you can click the Compose button. So I'm going to place my cursor here and click Compose. And now it's reading the information above, and it's going to continue the information below, okay? So that's one way of doing it. Or what you can do as well is you can give it a command. So you have all of these templates to the left, and let's say you wanted to write a listicle of above. So you can just say, write a listicle from the information above, and then do Control and Enter, and it's understanding this command, and then it's just created a listicle of what's in this paragraph. So you can very quickly start building out a lot of really useful and engaging information just by using some very basic commands, or just keep on pressing the Compose button, which will keep on writing over and over for you. So heading back into templates and then one-shot blog post. So we've now got the first answer, which is this one. So let's go ahead and grab the second article and paste this in. And it is important to remember, I know I've said this before, but the more information you give it here, the better the output will be over here. Okay, so we're just going to wait for this to generate. And there is blog article 2, and I'll send this all over for you if you want to download the article. And then we're going to do number 3 as well. So we're going to paste that in and do generate. Okay, and there we have it. We have 3 articles done, each one approximately 300 to 500 words, and you just saw how easy it was to expand each one. Okay, this works absolutely amazing with social media, blogging, writing informative articles, or even sales pages, video ideas, marketing angles. It's basically got everything in it. But I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for replying, and I'll leave a link below for you to try it out yourself.